What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to the RiftGuides WildRift video. We have XIN ZHAO here. It's Win ZHAO. Get Win ZHAO, get XIN ZHAO in the comment section. And he sent us over a gameplay of XIN ZHAO. He's been top 1 on this champion for quite some time, and here we're going to see and witness what he can do on this champion, what we can learn from it, or maybe what we can improve for him. So first off, we have to start off the second ability, because the damage in this game is so much superior than, for example, the third ability, plus the transition you can do between camps is a beautiful thing to witness. You see, patiently using the second ability on the blue buff towards the Grom to just make sure he saves a tiny bit of time. He does the same. Look at the transition. It's all about saving time. And here, using the first ability to lower the cooldown of the second ability, just maximizing the clear speed as good as he can as he looks to enter the other side of the jungle. He has 3 camps cleared, looking for the next side right now. Has a ward there to just dash over. And does he have enough damage to... Oh yeah, it's perfect. So he does this, then he turns around with W on that one. Easy execute, easy kill. We just love watching just jungle clear. Jungle clear is so relaxing to observe because just... You know, I just like it, you know? It's just enjoyable. Okay, something happening in the river, so he is skipping out on the instant possibility of going for a camp. Lets the Morgana pass here, picks up the free river crab. Wave isn't in a position yet to just dive, but after clearing this camp, there should be a free angle, depending on what happens to the wave. Like, we have no info. Oh, now we got info about the jungle. Sion is topside. And this is a free dive angle. He just has to push the wave. The issue is to set the Aatrox doesn't realize. Yeah. So he lost so much time because his top laner is bad. That's not his mistake. It's his top laner's fault for not being good. Because his top laner had to realize that all he has to do is just push the wave and then they get a free kill on Morgana, and then Morgana's game is over. She can't play anymore. Not much to do for the XIN ZHAO because the camp response is now. Keep that in mind. Like, your very first camp usually respawns between, like, what, 230, 240-ish, depending on what you started, how you transitioned, etc. Not much happening right now. Kind of sad that he wasn't allowed to accelerate the game due to the Aatrox choices. He's looking for another play up here, just takes a look at camps. This shouldn't be available because we saw Sion here later, because he pathed upwards. That's the assumption that we have. He pathed upwards from blue because we saw him in topside river. So these camps, oh, that's so sad. Like, look at the respawn timer. Now he goes for the camp up there in the jungle. He knows he's super strong. Sion also sinning out of his mind. Sion just made a play down there, which will make him lose both these camps up here, and then at the same time will enable the XIN ZHAO to go for a gank on the Ezreal. Like, right now we have the prime position for a gank on these two, and or the Croc camp. Ezreal shifts in, it's a deal. It's a wrap deal. It's over. That guy is just dead. He has to flash away. He just walks after with phase rush. Now, we will not insta-kill the Lux, maybe need to be mindful about the binding. He's just immediately backing off. Now the question is he going for the Croc camp? He should be going for the Croc camp because he knows it's available. There we go. He also knows that Sion is not coming back from base. We still have Flash available. This red buff could be a little bit too much given the positioning of our team and the information on Sion. So he doesn't go for it. Very, very respectful towards the possibilities. Yep, he's escaping this play and is looking at his own bot side right now. Maybe he goes for a quick recall to just make sure he has... I think the recall is the best choice here because unless Ahri doesn't have ult, this play is not going to work. And I don't know if we are aware of her having ult. Because, yeah, like this play would never work if she has ult. She could have even walked away if she wants to. The problem now is, like, this thing that we just did is a mistake. The reason is, like, if she doesn't have ult, it's okay, we can go for this play, but now we could have gone base before, have a decent base, decent shop, and then could have used our power to play around the bot side of the map, being more powerful and generally being able to force more plays. Now we just have a huge amount of gold in our pockets. And we're not as strong as we could be. Sion is a little bit sketchy here with what he's doing. Look at the buffer. Look at the buffer. Look. Poor guy. He got scammed. We get 1 kill back. Then we get another one here. We get feared by him. Okay, we don't get much back. Okay. We need to look for a reset angle. Maybe if she agrees, we can do something. Because we want to be on timer for our next objective. So unless this gold gives us an item spike, it's not really doing anything for us. Okay, Sion. Oh, that is so bad for us. That is so bad for us. And the gold we gain here is barely anything. So it's a huge problem. Because now look, like, we are stuck on the map. We have no info about Sion right now. They're TPing in. We cannot do the objective. We are like completely handicapped right now. Like, we can't do anything. It's a huge problem. Because now the enemy can make a play while we can't. And this is all consequence of us making that mid lane gank. Please go for his chickens and Krugs and not the dragon. Or if you do this, instantly go for the other camps after. For the enemy jungle camps. Don't walk into your jungle. Yes, okay, good. Like, he was thinking for a brief moment. But yeah, this is like the right play. Because he's not allowed to go to his own jungle. Very good. Very nicely controlled gameplay. I'm a fan, it's good. He will get this up here, but I don't know if he can go for the kill. Depending on if the Ezreal shifts. Not sure why we're immediately leaving. I'm pretty sure we could have stayed for more. We could have stayed for the other 3 little Krugs. Then we could have looped around into the tribe rush because we know that is a ward. And then we go for the enemy red buff or look at the red buff. Okay, did we see if he had red buff? That would be a huge info. We don't have flash up, so we can't really go for that play. We die here. He doesn't have red buff, so Sion will go to his red buff right now, so we can pick up the Ahri. Like, we know for a fact Sion is now going for his red buff, and after his red buff, he has the ability to go for a gank on Caitlyn. Okay, Caitlyn is getting collapsed on by the Lux, has to flash away, we see it on the minimap. Now we have to get some gold here. Okay, so far, the main issues I've seen is, it's just like the commitment of a bad play, and that snowballs very brutally in a negative way. So far so good, we get another reset off, but we haven't been able to force anything anywhere properly, because like our Aatrox has shown that he has no idea what he's doing. That's a big problem. This gives away info that we're coming, it's not too much of an issue. If the enemy is not aware of what's happening, they will both die. Okay, they will both die because they're stupid. Oh! Wonka W. Sion ult is coming here behind us, we get at least 1 back, and then we just walk it out. He can't really do anything to us. And now we can even walk into his jungle. Like, we can look at the chicken camp and take away his chickens, and then transition into mid lane, hit the mid lane tower, and then transition into his, like... We see Sion up here, he ulted, so we take chickens here, then we walk mid lane, take mid lane tower because Ahri is here, and then we transition into the blue side and take everything there. Like, they can't match this. Everything is ours. And Morgana even goes to the wrong side of the map, so yeah. We just get everything. We help him push here. Bonk. Yep. Now we walk into the blue buff of enemy. Yes, sir. That is my goat. Okay. Nobody backs us up, so he backs off. We could have forced the issue by just kiting the blue buff downwards, because Sion doesn't have a way to get us, because he doesn't have ult. But yeah, it's not a play you have to go for. Okay, the next play is going to be popping sweeper and approaching this from here. Like, let me actually be a proper coach for a second here, yeah? Let me actually be a proper coach for a second. Hold up. Okay. So now we have sweeper. So we want to approach in a way that the enemy doesn't expect us to approach, like here. We want to stop them from being able to run away. If we run this direction, we give them opportunity to run away. But here we can match this at the same time. And we know that the enemy is somewhere here, so they still have to do this movement, so we can always be safe, we can always escape. Okay. Let's see what he does. He goes for a mid-wave, that's also a fine play, but again, it's not really accelerating anything. Ah, it's sad. Like, this is not really accelerating, this is just stabilizing, neutralizing. And we'd be looking for potential. Like, we just want to look at enemies griefing and what we can do. Like here, Morgana is up here, we need to be mindful about DCC, we have QSS, she misses, we get a free kill pick up here, we pop ult early so we don't get damage, yep. He's a little bit afraid here, which is fine because there's no backup and Sion is ulting down, that is okay. Sion is ulting in, we need to pan our camera up there immediately to know if there's something we can do. Okay, there's nothing we can do. Huh. That is tough. It's a little bit of a team gap here because they're not really trying to make anything work. We might get one back here if they do a little bit of damage. Okay, Aurora, you are permanently banned. This is really sketchy. We have to QSS immediately. Yep, this was really risky. It doesn't really gain anything. We'll probably die as a consequence because we tried too much. We might live. Oh my god, we live. We should have died though. Because there was no point of going for that play. Okay, we need to think about what we can do. Like, our team is entirely useless. We need Milio. Like, Milio needs to come with us. Now we need to chat out, hey Milio, follow me. Milio, be my pet. Come, we need to fight. With Milio in his pocket, he can actually do whatever he wants to do. Without Milio, it's probably too difficult. Very nice Baron call. Very beautiful Baron call. Enemy makes the mistake of committing for Drake. We have 11-minute Baron. It instantly dies. But where's our damage? Okay, this can become really bad very soon. Don't think Sion cannot smite us unless he hits a very beautiful, what is it called? A very beautiful Q fully charged. Damn, we were way weaker than I expected. Okay, jump number 1. Ahri has 1 charge left. Ahri doesn't have any charges left. Okay. She dies now as she's alone. Even if there's somebody else, she just dies. Yeah, and now we go after the next. We wait for the flash. Ah, misplay. Like right now, it's just like right now we just press E the entire time. Ah, he did. Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. It's just the game how it goes. It's just really difficult to retarget super fast, especially if you look at his ping. It's not his fault. It happens. But yeah, like if you ever go close to a wall, like as an enemy, like your reaction should be like, okay, I will just wait with anything I do, and then just have my finger over my movement spell to just get after them immediately. Into the jungle we go. Doesn't really matter if we get bound here. Quick little checkup here to get the timers. Sion did this, Sion gets jumped here. We don't really have the capabilities of killing him, he's a little bit too chonky. And we just want to be finding our reset relatively soon. The problem with Verse Nasher is usually just, it doesn't do too much. Sion is coming in, we are fine with this. We can just face tank this one if it's required, or we look at the backline. Okay. I don't know what he did, but now we need to look at the backline, the Lux. We need to look at the Lux. Spacing issue. Okay, this is a spacing issue right now. Like here, hold up, I'll explain it to you. So right now, like Morgana died, Lux is coming. This guy here, like he doesn't really have burst damage, we just hit him like he's a sponge. So our main attention is what happens above here. That is what our main attention needs to be focused on. So right now nothing is happening, we're hitting a sponge, so we need to look at, okay, who's next? And how likely is it that we can reach them in the future? So our idea would be, like the moment we have these cooldowns up again, and the Lux comes close enough, we turn on Lux. So we see this happening, and now like pay close attention to how he spaces. He spaces downwards when he should space left side. And then he's basically wasting time with the Sion, who is the most chonky guy in the history. And now he nearly gains access to the Lux, but it's just a little bit too late. But it's like really big key decision making that can make so much of a difference, because you're thinking ahead. But even though you hear me criticize, this is gameplay that is far better than what you're used to see, and I can promise you that one. Because even if it doesn't look flashy, it follows thought, it follows ideas, it follows rules. And best gameplay doesn't look flashy, best gameplay looks completely one-sided and unfair, because you know exactly what you can do. And in this game, he has committed one really big error. One really big error. Other than this, it's all arguable. Obviously, it can be better. But yeah, I'm pretty content with what I'm seeing. He's the GOAT. Enemy spotted rotating, goes for a quick recall after shoving outside to just maintain his GPM, the economy, because his team doesn't want gold anyway. Items, I will not be focusing on items here, just so you know. Like right now could be also a very good time to pop sweeper and try to look for like a flank, a potential flank. Keep in mind, we have already one dragon secured, so the next dragon is entirely worthless. It doesn't matter who gets it. It really doesn't. Sion is not our target here that we care about. He just exists. We want the people behind the Sion. Aatrox popping in, flashing in. I don't know what that guy is doing. Now we get mentally debated of helping him. But since we're XIN ZHAO, we can actually do so and just bounce, thanks to the ultimate ability. But again, here, like the Aatrox just ran it down for no reason, and he felt compelled to follow. Is following in that instance a mistake? Yes, it is. The reason is he'd had to need more information about the play that's happening, and now he's waiting for rotation here. He doesn't have QSS. Enemy isn't rotating in the way he wants them to rotate, so he's now forced to hit the Sion again, which is way too tanky. Nobody that deals damage is close to deal with him. Gets the flash, nice dodge here. Sion will have ult from base, so I don't think Baron is a possibility. It will take too long, but maybe we catch another player here. He shifts away, can't really follow him. Sion coming in, ult being hit here. Milio just used his ultimate as well. And now we're just dancing. We have ult up again, so we can look for the backline. We have enough room to play then. And now he's gonna change boots. This is a very peculiar base. Because now, like, I don't know how I feel about this base. Like, yes, he will be a lot stronger in fights, because the majority of the enemy's team's damage is magical. But still. Mid lane prow is important. Sion ults in. Sion goes past. Okay, Sion just entered the game. Why did Sion enter the game? Sion is now here. Sion's only play is walk after people. At the same time, Sion's existence would be blocking access. Now we have free access to these people. We have QSS. We have anything we want. We have complete free access. So if Milio is a human being and binds us and ignores the Caitlyn, who's worthless right now, we can play, I'll cut it in half, we can play on the right side and just win. Any play on the left side should be wrong. So let's see. Listen to Sion. Makes a play on the right side, pops the QSS, nothing happens. Nobody's in position to help. Turns on the Morgana in the backline, tries to go for space. Sion pops the Q, misses the timer. Aurora is dead. Ari walks closer. We are pretty low HP. Not much to do for us. We can maybe heal up a little bit from these camps, but not much can be done. This Baron could be gone. Yeah. This will be tough because he has to steal this. He has the vision on it though, so it's possible he can go in, have the ult available, like he has everything he needs to, including Smite. It's possible he gets this easily. Yep, he gets this. And now he flashes out. This was game deciding, by the way. Losing this one is game deciding. Because the enemy will just win with waves. Now he has the possibility of making something happen again. He needs to find a reset angle. This dragon is worthless. Sion ulting in. The backline is exposed again. And the backline can't really follow up. You see the Sion is left alone because the Sion just ults in like a piggy. For zero reason. Okay, Aurora does the right play. Going for the wave down there. We need to find a reset angle to get our item upgrade. And now it's just, again, like, we need to not waste our time on the Sion unless it's about, like, stacking Q3 and then going on to an enemy champion. Another champion. But yeah, it's very hard to face check into them because, yeah, they have so much CC. Like, but if they split up, it's free. Okay, they are not holding position, they have no spells available, they just get ran down. Game is over. Aurora will end. Slight mistake here again. Pressing E on this guy instead of holding E is a mistake because you don't care about the Sion. But it's not relevant. But it's just something in the future that you have to think about. Like, game ends here. Somebody needs to walk after the Morgana, by the way. Morgana will go base here. Then she'll place puddles everywhere. But I think this game should still end given the amount of minions everywhere. And I got a feeling that this Morgana is a Rabadon's Death Cap hater. Unless she already has it and I'm just trolling for the fun of it. Yoink. Very, very, very good. He did very good this game. Obviously, there can always be things done better, but that is how this game works. But overall, I'm very content with gameplay number 1. Just a few key situations that could have been handled better, which would have a huge impact on the game. Was Master. Let's see. The item build of his. Is AD carry poor? No, what in the hell, bro? What in the hell, bro? What am I witnessing? Where's my harmonic? What is this? Huh? Anyways. Into the next one we go, lads. Okay. Oh, sorry for the sound. Okay. Pathing towards a Mordekaiser, pathing away from his own bot lane. Again, it's easier to path towards a solo lane. I will... Oh yeah, they have the Nautilus champion. Oh hell nah, I will never get close to that shit unless it's free as hell. Oh hell nah. But I don't know the full lineup because we haven't seen the loading screen, so yeah. We'll find out about the jungle very soon. Yeah, Morgana bot lane. Everybody loves it. Nocturne jungle. Nocturne should clear you by a lot, no? Like, Nocturne should be a lot faster. Who wins in a river fight? Is it Nocturne or is it XIN ZHAO? I think Nocturne, right? Because he can use his spell shield well and has a good fear. So I think Nocturne should win. But it might depend on the runes he has, like the Keystone. Because XIN ZHAO might be able to run away with Phase Rush. But at the same time, if Nocturne, like if they actually fight to the death and Nocturne has like, I didn't see his rune, like Conk or Conk or, what was it called? Lethal, it might be a different story. Goes for a juicy 5 camp into Scuttle. Nocturne also there. No return to his own jungle. We didn't pan the camera there immediately. Would have been like, it's just like, again, it's just minor criticism. Like whenever you as a jungle see this happening on a minimap, your camera needs to go there. Because you want to know a few things. Like in reality, he should have full cleared, yeah. But maybe, just maybe, he doesn't have the XP he should have. Or maybe he doesn't have the buff he should have because he was AFK or something. It's like something, like any bits of information can make the difference. I assume he will just immediately recall after killing this camp. There's not much to do. I don't really think they can force a play on the Mordekaiser unless it's a lane gank. Or a straight up dive. But yeah, he just goes for an instant reset. Nocturne was already there, spotted, went back to his own jungle, which means we'll hold this here. So he cleared like this, and Nocturne cleared like this. So Nocturne will be on this way here. Nocturne will be soon level 5, which means there might be a gank opportunity on the Darius, which means you need to tell the Darius that there's danger. If for whatever reason, the Nocturne shows up here already, while we are, for example, here, then we should go here. Okay, let's see. Get a kill back. Don't forget we still have some time left. Nocturne should be ganking the Darius right now. He's not. He is not. Okay, Nocturne has just, yeah. Yeah, he hates winning. By the law of jungle, This should be spawning in like 10 seconds or something. Like 39. Et voila, ladies and gentlemen. And if we assume that Nocturne did the same here, then it's all like he's a little bit earlier. So again, now Nocturne is off tempo. He has to return to here, which we could use to do this and then look into his respawning tops. Like it should be respawning relatively soon, right? Like we just pay attention to these camps up there. Like he's down there, yes. Our wolves have spawned. We pay close attention to our camps here as well, and we're looking for a dive angle. Flash E. Aw. Oh, we're dead, by the way. This play only works if she, like, okay, this play only works if... Okay, hold up. Okay. This play only works with multiple things. Number one, she doesn't have R. Number two, she doesn't have E. If you don't have visual confirmation on that one, you can't make the play. So let's go back again and see if there was another opportunity to make this play, wave-wise. There's a cannon that walks in, it gets killed. Okay, nope, impossible if she has these spells available. Now we die. Now Nocturne has the freest time of his life to do whatever he wants to do while we can't punish him. Because we know Nocturne was locked into the bottom side of the map because we saw him for a brief moment. So Nocturne next ult cooldown would probably appear mid lane onto this Syndra if she shows too far ahead. If he stays here, there might be a risk that Nocturne ults as well on this guy. Like either mid or bot should be the case. Oh, hello Nocturne. Now we can look to counter gank or look at his chickens. Pop sweeper now. His chickens should be available. Yeah. His crocs, we have the respawn timer on them. They should also come up soon because apparently his pathing was like this, like when he came from down here, then he walked this here, and then he walked back to here into, yeah. He paid attention to the respawn, he paid attention to the fight. Jumps close, gets CC'd number 2. He might be able to get 1. Oh no, he's paying too much attention. Okay, this play has to end soon. The reason is Nocturne will be coming soon. Because think again. Like, where did we see Nocturne last time? Nocturne last time came out of our jungle down here. So we also know that he knows that his topside is respawning. So his only natural move would be here soon. So we see darkness in like the next 5-6 seconds, most definitely, no? Yeah. If you live, you're the luckiest guy on the planet. Because this play was in the newspapers yesterday. And now you're not allowed to leave, you have to stay. Yes, go back into the jungle, take the shit, go for one shot here. Ari is behind you, you can go for these creeps here. Oh wait. You forgot. Let's see what you forgot, my man. Look what you forgot. You forgot this one. Oh, hell no. And the enemy Ari was sadly watching the map. Oh no. I also forgot about that one. Because if I remembered about that one, I would have told you to just leave. I would have died the same way because I'm a piggy because I forgot. So don't worry. Oh my god, and she dies too. What in the hell did I just witness, bro? Okay, Nocturne should be locked in up here. Ari has low resources. We need to look for an Ari kill, like depending on her positioning. That's what we should be looking for, because she used ult like this. Like, we want to look for an opportunity around this area if it aligns. Like, we just want to just be aware of her existence, like what she's doing, how she's spacing. Killing Mordekaiser is unrealistic, he will just ult one of us and then life is bad. Oh, he just ulted, nice. So we just walk close. We win this, because Darius just needs to stack up. Ah, he couldn't stack up. We still win this. 1, 2. But I don't... Do we kill him? Because he has... I think he wins. Oh, this is super close. Q... It was so close to Q coming out. People die, though. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, he will die. Oh, it's so sad about the... What is it called? About the Mordekaiser. So sad. Yeah, do your camps. It doesn't matter that he does dragon. We don't really care. Like, we'll just go there when we're done. We need a camera down there. Camera check. Are the options we have. This is not an option right now. He needs to walk up and, like, the mistake is he should clear the camp while being here because he wants to see if something is here. Like if what Ari is doing and stuff. Yeah, you see? This is what I mean. He has the time to do this. Could also look at the Nocturne. Nocturne is dead. Yeah, Nocturne is dead and we take his bot side too. Like the rest of what is there. Oh! Into his bot side now. Oh, what the hell, bro? We just go from darkness to death realm. Bro's on the edge. Yeah, we want to leave. Oh, this one denied our access to this. Maybe we can still go. Yeah, we can still go. Yeah, very nice. Oh, this Mordekaiser is denying us. He's aware. But it's it's very nice play. It's very nice play. So he goes for the next logical thing, clearing the wave, so Mordekaiser doesn't have access to the wave that easily, like, or at least we take away a wave, so we keep him busy so he can go for camps. Now Nocturne will most likely walk up here. Like option number one, if he wants to fight, he goes here. Given how he plays, this is a possibility. If he's a consistent player, he will go here. So we can't make any play happen down here because Nocturne will be here and will ult down here as well. So the only options we have right now is to wait and clear our camps here. The second option we have, if we believe we could win against Mordekaiser, which I don't believe we do, if we could win against Mordekaiser, we would wait for Nocturne to be visible, then we kill Mordekaiser and go for here and here, but only if Nocturne is up here. Other than this, we just take this, maybe we take the next incoming wave down there, and then we just look what happens or go for a recall. That's like how the game functions. And Mordekaiser's here. Do we win? Like, I don't know if we win. I have no idea. It's Mordekaiser, bro. I mean, 1v2, like 2v1 we win, but 1v1, I have no idea. Nocturne is here, camera needs to go there. Camera's down, Nocturne cleared his bot side. Okay. Because, like, just seeing him for a glance means, okay, done. Nothing to worry about. So our focus is now here and here. While the Darius does this. Nocturne ult happens. Flash over, goes in. Gets CC'd, unfortunately. Okay, this is something I do not like. You can walk this way, no? Wait, he hits the minion to get Q reset, right? To get resets. Yeah, and then he gets permaslot. Okay, never mind. Ah, that's sad. What check? Okay. Off limits? Yes. Because we saw Nocturne go topside. This should be gone. Yeah. Because we saw the Nocturne having blue buff. So we would go down here to the tower. If anything, okay, she already goes, so there's no need to. Nocturne is still up here. We go for items, and then we go into our topside jungle. Now after this, Nocturne, we don't know about Nocturne, but he should be on a reset going somewhere. Somebody's going to respond to this. Nocturne ult cooldown could be a little bit dangerous. Nocturne could be coming down here as well. Mordekaiser just flashed. Ashe needs to die for this. She needs to die for this. He has to force on Ashe right now. Brutally force because of what is happening down there. Yep, nice play. No, unlucky. Doesn't matter though. Wave. And we continue. We will not make it in time here. We don't make it in time to the tower, and he can just... Like, we don't make it in time to the tower, and he can just walk down here. So we'd be spending time chasing people. However, what we can do is we can utilize the time to take this. And then afterwards rotate mid to take waves that are there. Because the issue is the wave is still here, so by the time it hits the tower, the enemy has all the time to respond to every play. So you see now the chasing happens, and this chase will only be paid off if they make mistakes here. Nocturne is here, by the way. Look, little goblin. Aw, ping gap. Unfortunate ping gap. Yeah, and now go for the bot wave here. Yeah, go for the bot wave. It just doesn't matter. Like, you reset right now, there's nothing for you to do, because the next objective is 28 seconds, other one is 40 seconds. So I would just go for bot wave, being a selfish little piggy. And then just walk away. Like, just W it once, walk away, or whatever. It doesn't really matter, it's fine. Don't think we can die unless we choose to run into Mordekaiser. They make an engage here, we're in position to respond, we go out of vision for them, we jump, go closer, use the Nautilus as a proxy target, get one, very nicely done, we'll get another one here, you might hook the tower and to get away, he doesn't, we get another kill, that's instant Nasher. Eat some fruit. Can these little piggies come? Oink oink. Mordekaiser's here, but he's under half HP, he can't play the game. Vision got denied, Nocturne can't just ult in. So we're chilling. Nocturne is probably on Dragon. So now his team, like this team will now go mid lane. We use the tempo to buy an item, now instantly go back to the map. Now, this red buff has value. Because this red buff is globally shared. So everyone on your team has red buff. So, like, if you make an exception, like, normally you don't want to farm your own camps when you get Nasher. This would be an exception. And another exception would be if nothing else can be done, you can't even push a wave. That would be the other exception. Enemy is overcommitting for a dragon to then lose a tower here. Like, now, like, again, since enemy is concentrated here, we just split the map into, like, half sides, like here, through. They're making a play here, so we have the ability. We have the ability to walk down here and always escape in this direction. This direction, this direction, this direction. Because then they have to chase after us. They can't do anything. But we're already getting something. Like right now, since he doesn't know what he can do, like the problem was, like he was idling here instead of thinking about this. That is, I think, an issue. Because he should have committed for this. Because if he can't know what's happening here, he would have to flip the coin. So flipping the coin would mean either going there immediately or committing the play for this one because he already knows what will happen afterwards. Because he has this play available, like, while the enemy is committing to a play somewhere here that we don't know of. And now he's, like, severely delayed in the decision making because of the choices of walking back. But this is a Nocturne related thing. He will get one inhib in return, unless somebody else shows up that is strong enough to deal with him. And then he can go to the bottom tower as well. Like, he doesn't, like, he shouldn't care about the wave here. Like, this wave is not relevant. He just leaves. Yes, perfect. And now he goes to the bot lane tower. Or he has to just run away. Pick one or the other. They can't really kill him. Like, he just has to walk away. Ash Arrow is the only thing that could kill him, but he has QSS, so it doesn't matter. Now, the next available play you can look into is actually walking here and trapping here. Because now the enemy thinks he walks away, but he has these eyes, so he wants to walk away. And then the moment these eyes disappear, he walks into this brush. So let's see. Now, if he wants to trap, that would be the idea. You see, delayed decision making. Jumps in, does huge damage. Very conservative with the usage of his ult, just to make sure he doesn't take any damage early on. Goes to fight the Mordekaiser, more reigning supreme. Don't have ult, so we can't just dive backline. The moment we have ult again, like, another strategy that many XIN ZHAO players don't use is you go to a minion or a tower and you use your Q, like you hit twice with Q, so your third is stacked, and then you dash on the backline. Because then you have the perfect combo of dash into knock-up of Q3, into W, and also into ult. Like, you have everything instantly, so the enemy can't respond to it. And yeah, now we get a little bit emotional trying to go in. Because the problem is, if you look at fights, like this is happening now, like this play happens, and it's like, there's a process. Do I go in or do I not go in? And you see how the play starts? Like, do I go in, do I not go in? He goes in, but he jumps the Nautilus. Did he jump the Nautilus? Let's see. Why is his target on the Nautilus? I don't understand. Is this a bug or no? I just think, yeah. It's just something you don't do. Because right now, like, if his team dies, it's not relevant. Because there's nothing for them to take. So it's not the ending of the world. Like, if Baron Nashor was up at this point, then it's a different story. But okay, we are balling. Caitlyn is popping off finally. Oh, Nautilus. Team gap. Finally his team is doing something. Finally. My god. Not much to do. Grabbing some... Carrying red buff for the team. Setting up Nashor. Getting some camps. Nocturne spotted up there. Aw. Didn't get there in time. Can't really kill the Nautilus, he's too tanky. Now this death is a death that matters, unfortunately. Mordekaiser is out of range. They can bait here if they use Sweeper. They got spotted. Need to be really careful. Walking close to these walls is really sketchy. Morgana is 90 years old, even older than I am. Nocturne just ran the game down. Nocturne just chose to lose. Looking for the person behind here. Very good. Ari is looking as well. We just go in. We get the seed. Pop the ult. They can't kill us. We can turn around. Very nicely done. If we can't end the game, we go Nashor. And Nashor is the more realistic choice. And then we have a bot lane wave to play off of. Enemy can't outsmite us. There's nothing here. Dragon is not relevant because it's not a soul for us, right? Or was it also? No, it's not relevant. Useless. Waste of time. It's a waste of time to even look at the dragon. You don't want to waste precious Baron for that nonsense. We need to look for a reset soon though. Like, we can take away enemy camps or something, as nobody of our team is in position yet. But we need to look and wait that we sync up together as a team. Because that's the very important part. So I like what he's doing right now. He's preparing to sync with the top wave, and this dragon can be done in the meantime. But realistically speaking, doing this dragon, not doing this dragon has no impact on the game, and you have a higher chance trapping somewhere, hoping that somebody walks by and killing them, because that increases your win percentage by so much more than this dragon. Because now, like, there's nothing. We're not in position. We're not playing around any neutrals because we want to play around these waves, and we would love to trap for somebody somewhere. We have flash. It's very good for us. I don't like this. I don't like this. I think this is really bad here. The reason is like Darius prepared this earlier and we played this as well, so we can bounce between these two lanes in sequence easily. There's low risk involved, but now like we're spreading so far apart that we're giving the Nocturne value. Like we're so far apart, the Nocturne has value to just catch someone off guard, and the bot wave isn't even in position. Like this wave is so far away from anything. By the time it reaches these waves here will be gone. So we're basically having no impact on the game right now. Like Nocturne is ulting. We are winning. They fully commit on the top side here. We can't have an immediate response yet. I don't know, like the issue is I don't see what they're doing because it should not be possible to, just get owned like that. And again, Nocturne should not be the one ulting the Darius, because the Darius is the immobile target. He needs his ultimate to get onto the other champions, like Caitlyn, Morgana, and Syndra. If he doesn't have ult, he's worthless. But yeah, I'm very positively surprised. I think he played really well. Doesn't matter if I criticize or not. That is what I do. That is what usually people pay me for, and which will help them. So I hope you liked me watching this one. I hope you liked it. It's like kind of a review, kind of like, yapping, you know, this kind of shit. But a more serious version, because he has been part of the community for a long time, and it's good to see people improve and just perform better. And I'm really happy to see that one. Obviously, it can always be better, but it's definitely already at a point where he's by far better than the vast majority of the community. If you like this one, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment XIN ZHAO. Win ZHAO. Get XIN ZHAOD. See you.